So I'm Stacy Shepperton, co-author of Social TV, and I'm here with Deb Roy, founder and CEO of Bluefin Labs. Thank you. Want to talk a little bit about what we've talked about television marketplace. I want to talk about what's the key role for Bluefin in today's television marketplace.
Well, our motivation is to build the cause-effect map that links television to conversations in public social media streams and derive from that cause-effect map insights that can help the television industry from a marketing perspective, from a programming perspective, to essentially tune in to audience reactions and audience sentiment about what's on TV and adapt and change programming and content to be more effective.
So what would you say are some of the key insights you've seen so far?
Probably at a top level, that in addition to understanding how many people are watching and some rough demographics of who they are, being able to understand in systematic and scalable ways what content drives what sort of conversations. It's sort of a separate signal that we're now picking up from audiences. And as we have begun doing early pilot work with advertisers, with ad agencies, with television networks, and with operators, we're finding in each case this new signal has potentially game-changing implications for how the businesses will be conducted in the future.
And so what would you say right now are the best ways for advertisers and marketers to use this data?
We're seeing, first of all, just and we'll put ourselves in this category of being educated as we understand the data, of sort of, again, systematic patterns and trends. So we're, I think, in a very early stage of just understanding the lay of the land of this new data. If you take this an advertiser's or marketing perspective, you can look at the whole pipeline from how to develop a more effective message to how to plan and buy media to reach the right people at the right time. Each of those stages, we see very immediate and valuable ways that this new audience signal can be brought into the process to optimize and to do things better.
And what would you say differentiates Bluefin from other competitors out there?
You know, overall, the way that I describe the landscape is that on one hand you have impressions being made by television content, and then you have social expressions being generated by members of the audience. And there's, of course, historically been a small number of companies that work in the world of impressions. Bluefin is really one of the first companies that has purposely straddled the world of impressions and expressions, where we link the two. What's exciting is now there's actually a number of companies emerging in that space, or looking at and recognizing the value of how the two cross over. What I think distinguishes us within that sort of nascent but growing field of sort of social TV, or what you'll call it, is we've been dedicated from day one to using sort of the best available methods of cognitive science, of artificial intelligence, of data mining, to create a technology platform that's designed literally to be scalable without limit. So that ultimately, I mean, imagine a machine that watches all of television, listens to the world's public social conversations that are publicly available, and connects the dots and creates sort of an insight engine that can be used to drive real-time decision-making, where the quality, sort of the integrity of the data is measurably sufficient that you could trust billions of dollars to be touched by that data. That was from day one the goal we set, and so we've invested a lot of resources, and we have what I consider a lot of the best people sort of in the different fields that have been working now for several years in creating sort of this foundational set of technologies, which sort of exciting. We're literally just now unleashing, on real problems.
That's great. Thank you so much. Deb Roy from Bluefin Labs. Social TV will be pre-released the end of August and launches February 28th, 2012.